welcome back. And this is round two for tonight. Wanted to, like I said in the other video, make a couple vids just to get them out there. Keep the repetitions going. We got to build somewhere, somehow. So, I actually wanted to revisit a house that I had explored way earlier this year. In fact, this was one of the discovery sets I was invited to check out on another channel. Uh, the reason why it came in mind because I have had the biggest urge to revisit a fragrance from this that just completely took me for a surprise. I did not see it coming. The house in question is actually Omanluxury, and this is from their Explorer collection. Omanluxury. I was invited to have a conversation with someone by the name of Vilma. She is a friend of a friend in this space, and it was through that friend of a friend that I even got introduced to Velma. Velma, thank you for our actual two different conversations. We haven't spoken in a while, but your suggestion, as you know, I've spoken to you about it before, is fantastic. I want to show you, right? I told you that I got a couple of those decants. The decant that I have in here is gone. I bought two of these 5 mLs. This is what I mean, y'all. How you know when you like something is that is all I have left of that beautiful juice. That's it. I got nothing. The decant is gone. This is the signal that you really enjoy a fragrance right here. What is it? It is called Belfiore. Belfiore. Folks, this is definitely not my first time smelling this bad boy, but I want this so bad. I have nothing from the house or my luxury at all, but this is 100% going to be my first from the house. It rivals, scent experience wise for me, some of my best discoveries and additions for me this year. This one reminds me on a personal level about, yeah, I don't need to look up the notes for this. I remember a lot of them. This is my first introduction to the specific note of palm trees in a fragrance, and it is perfect from what I have experienced. It is perfect. It's palm trees, apricot. It has a clean linen accord, musk. It's using a suede in there as well. Touch honey. And it's not suit. This isn't. I know you're hearing the. You're hearing honey. You're hearing apricot and all these. No. This is white, clean linen, summertime vacation. 100%. I absolutely love Belfiore from the house of Omanluxury. Velma, thank you so much for inviting me to those conversations and to explore this house with you. This was a very pleasant surprise. And believe it or not, I never even heard of this brand before that experience at all. Zero. I learned nothing about it beforehand. But Belfiore absolutely has to join my collection. It's, like I said, I wanted to wear this so bad, but this is all I got for now. I'm not gonna waste time with buying more of these decants. I know I want a bottle of this. So, Belfiore is towards the top of the list of fragrances that I really gotta add. that I've explored, thoroughly enjoyed, and they gotta join the fold. But I gotta keep the tradition, right? So, what was something that I haven't smelled from the house? Oh, I have to go back in memory. We smelled, I think maybe 5 to 6 different fragrances. I think with the house exploration, Let me see what we got in here. Honestly, I can't remember what else in here. This is one of the nicer presentations as far as the sample discovery sets. You have your, let me see it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 different fragrances. As you can see, a nice, that is magnetic, by the way. Nice little, you do have to pull out a little bit, as you can see me doing right now. So one thing about the gloves, they're good for keeping things off of bottles and removing smudges, but not so much when you're handling packaging. There we are. Omanluxury. Belfiore was quite the impression. It was quite the impression. But let's see about testing something new, shall we? What we got here? What is this one? Orion. What is this? Aquila Aria? Oud Aqualaria. That sounds good. But I think I recognize that. Maybe I smelled that during the stream. I probably, if we smelled it on stream, I probably liked it. I got to do something fresh, something brand new. Let's do Overdose. Don't recognize that at all. Omanluxury Overdose. I'm not going to bother holding this up. The writing on it is way too small. Omanluxury Overdose. Let's see what we got. I expect good things. Belfiore made a heck of an impression. Good strong atomizers from this discovery set. I can say that. I think it's 2-3 ml. Okay. It smells like linen. Linen with like green touches. Musky too. Musky, linen, green touches. Ooh, that smells like there's sweet, sweet fruity nuances on paper. As usual, folks, it's not on skin, so it's not a true experience, but linen, musky, green touches. On paper, though, there's definitely some sweetness coming off of it. This smells a lot more attractive up close than it did in the air initially. Not that it was bad in the air, but it's like these sweetnesses, nicely balanced. Not sure what those are, though. Take a minute to check this out. Look up the nose. Okay, folks. So I didn't even bother checking out the notes and stuff on this one. I'm just going to shoot from the hip. So this is a way more complex fragrance than I was expecting again, right? So just in the short amount of time, and I'm talking like maybe a minute, just in the past like minute or so, a lot has started coming out of this. It's white florals. There's like some sort of spicy nuances. There's bright citruses in here. Okay. It's kind of reminding me of like warm skin at the beach. And, okay. For me, that's tied to the note of grapefruit. And this might come off a little weird. But grapefruit, depending on how it's done, off my skin always reminds me of like being on the beach and warm, almost near sweaty. I know that maybe visually that doesn't sound the best, but that's just my association with grapefruit. You guys kind of know how that works. But something, if I feel like probably a grapefruit is in here, but there's way more going on than just that. It has like this aquatic airiness. It's kind of musky. And like there's some sort of suede-y, but it's also like floral. So there's some kind of white floral is in here. Yeah. But it also is kind of suede. So that could be actual suede or maybe saffron. Or suede. Some this is complex. This is complex. It has the sweetness, it has floral nuance, like I said, that suede linen-y type thing going, musky, the aquatic airiness, that super citrusy. I'm convinced grapefruit is in here. I'm convinced. Yeah, this is. Whew. I did not see this coming again. It's Omanluxury though. Very, very complex. It's actually so complex that it's kind of perplexing for me a little bit. I'm having trouble placing like where I would wear it. But it's way too much for me to digest at this moment in time. I have to give it some wearings. Actually experience it because again, all this is on paper. Y'all know what it is. Omanluxury overdose. This is interesting to say the least. Very complex fragrance. Man, it pays to explore the house. Vilma, thank you once again. Thank you once again for inviting me. I never would have experienced this house probably without the invite to those conversations. Belfiore, without a doubt, my favorite. Your favorite as well. Always did like your taste about that. Once again, folks, Omanluxury overdose. Very interesting to say the least.